Can LSU make the college football playoff as a two-loss team in 2022? Things just got a lot easier yesterday with the upset of Alabama at home in Baton Rouge. I've got their schedule pulled up so you can look at it. Do they have the resume to get in? They have a loss to a top 10 team and then two top 10 wins, but that's also their only top 25 ranked wins. So, and their schedule's not going to get any better in terms of boosting their resume. You have Arkansas, who's not that good, UAB, who's a G5, and Texas A&M, who is, again, probably not even going to make a bowl game because you're going to have to win this game. So, if LSU wins out, they go to SEC Championship. They'll play Georgia and Atlanta. That means you're looking at we'll say best case scenario, you got an 11-2 LSU team. You got 12-1 Georgia team. And I'm going to flip this just so you can see all the college football playoff rankings. Currently, this is after week one before all these games happened yesterday. So, Tennessee lost, Clemson lost, Alabama lost. So you automatically have three teams in front of LSU that lost. Okay, Ohio State and Michigan still have to play, so you have one of those teams are going to lose. As I mentioned, you're going to get to play Georgia in the SEC Championship, so that could go in your favor. You also have TCU, who still has to play Texas, two other tough Big 12 games, and the Big 12 Championship. Oregon and USC seem to be on a crash course to meet in, I think, Pasadena, wherever the Pac-12 championship game is played. So, if I had to guess, Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, those are your top three. TCU or Oregon will be at number 4. Tennessee will probably jump to 5. Alabama's out of the top 10. You're moving up. Clemson will probably drop below LSU as well. So, if I had to guess, LSU is probably going to be about 8 when the rankings come out. They may move up to about 6 or 5 before before the SEC championship. I think Georgia, Michigan. I think Georgia's a lock. I think even if Georgia loses the SEC championship, I think their resume and how the season's going to play out for them, being 12-1 SEC runner-up, I think they can get in. I don't think they would put Tennessee 11-1 in over Georgia. I think Ohio State and Michigan, I think whoever wins that wins the Big Ten. I think they're in. Alabama's out. Clemson, you're going to need some help. You're going to need like both of these teams to, Ohio State and Michigan to lose once apiece. You're going to need Georgia to lose, and you're probably going to need Oregon to lose as well. If Oregon goes 12-1 Pac-12 champion, I think they get in. I think they get in over Tennessee. So, if you're LSU, can you make the college football playoff? Yes, you can. In my opinion, are you a top 4 team in the country? Absolutely not. I think Georgia, Michigan, Oregon, and oddly enough, I think Ohio State's the top 4 teams in the country right now. I don't think LSU fits that. I don't think TCU fits that. I don't think Clemson, Alabama, or Tennessee fit that either. So, can you make the college football playoff? Absolutely. But you do need a lot of help. I think you can get it. I think Georgia goes undefeated. I think Michigan, Ohio State, like I said, the winner gets in. TCU, I don't know how the hell they're 9-0. I'm expecting them to drop a game. It's just a matter of when, not if. Oregon, I think they can run the table and go 12-1. USC has not impressed me this year. And I think Oregon gets past the Civil War and Washington this weekend. TCU, again, I think they drop. Alabama's out. Clemson, I just don't think. 12-1 Clemson, ACC champion, could get in over LSU. But that loss to Notre Dame is going to hurt. That play in Syracuse close. It's also going to depend on if Oregon loses again. So there's still a lot of what-if scenarios that could happen. But LSU, unfortunately for you guys, you need a lot of these top teams to finish. If there's multiple conference champions that are 12-1, i.e., we'll say Oregon and Clemson, I think LSU's out. Because that's going to leave 11-1 Michigan or 11-1 Ohio State with a 13-0, the other team, 13-0 Georgia. And if 12-1 TCU, I think they're in before Big 12 champ, before LSU gets in. So it's a long road. It's a windy road for LSU. There's a path. There's a chance. But it's not looking good for you Tiger fans. So celebrate this Alabama win while you can, because that may be the highlight of your season to this point if you don't pull off an upset in Atlanta.